there. You know what I mean?
What door?
That door I bought. I gotta get that put on. Hope maybe he'll do that tonight too.
Where was that going?
Right up fucking there.
What are you gonna do about the heat?
I'm turning that off for the year. We don't need that anymore. Use the freaking.
Have you been outside recently?
Use the electric one. Yeah, they can use the electric one. We don't even need the heat on. The house will stay warm.
Not my house.
You can heat this house with a freaking match.
My house will be outdoor ambient temperature within like 2 hours.
Really?
Yep.
Huh.
Because the insulation is wore out.
Alright. So today we are changing out this fan motor on this weather wheel here. I'll show you why. It sees it. Let me move. It's almost like it's.
Yeah, I think what's happening here is the bearings are either worn out to the point where this is taking place, or the bearing holders have worn out, and the stator is locking, or the rotor is locking to the stator. Because the bearings are fine; they spin free when it's off.
Yep, they do.
So we could potentially repair this motor, but we're going to replace it today.
On low, it kind of looks like it ain't right. Yeah, here you can hear the compressor.
Yeah, it's not moving much air at all.
Nope. Tell you what, that noise level's nice though.
That is a nice speed.
Now you can smell it.
No, I can't.
It's a nice sounding compressor.
But it is.
That is the, for those of you who don't know, that is the Tecumseh AU pancake. Nice and hot on the back side, and ice cold on the front side.
We'll get the gas sound for Kevin.
Okay, I know we can do that.
Combat background noise with background noise.
That'll work.
You might get wind noise on your camera though.
I ain't worried about it.
Oh, okay.
As long as it's not blowing on, it'll be fine. So, trying to think what the best vantage point here would be. I don't know, probably right here, honestly.
Right in front of the fan's windstream.
Yep. Yeah, I don't get as crazy into it as you guys do. Alright.
Still the same tripod mount.
It is. It's on there pretty good now, though. Alright, so the weather wheels are very easy to work on. Pretty simple machines. And they're the community favorite too. They're by far the most sought after. I mean, they're cool.
Why is that? Is it purely just a nostalgia thing for that era?
They have people like the round vent.
Does nothing for me.
That's a very unpopular opinion.
I'm sure it is.
The weather wheels and the carry cools. There's people that collect only carry cools too.
But then there's so many people that hate the carry cool at the same time.
Yeah, there's also people that hate the Beatles. So, yeah, so. Just because people hate it, that don't mean it's bad.
Correct. That's just like with the Rotorex.
Hey, and I don't know how you can hate them, say something's junk if it's, some of them are 50 years old and still running. They're not my favorite compressor. They're not, but they're not the worst compressor either.
What would you consider to be the worst compressor? I would probably vote GMCC. They're just horribly loud.
I'm not a big fan of the sound of most rotary compressors, to be honest with you. That's because they're noisy. I like the old school recips that just for sound purposes. I just realized that I'm going to take that off. I got to go all behind here, and that's just not going to happen. I'm going to try to work around it. It's going to be tight. It is going to be tight. I didn't have to take these screws out.
This is the model 362B motor.
In case anybody, for whatever reason, if somebody cares or gives a shit, it's a 7,000 BTU model, which is pretty small for a weather whip. Most of them are at least 8,000. The smallest one I know of is a 6 or 6,500. I forget. I think it was 6,500.
That motor is made in Mexico, so it's probably decent quality.
This one?
Yeah.
Now, in a perfect world, this wrench is going to fit in there. And it actually did. Wow. Okay. Wow. I already got that loose. I can do the rest by hand. So what I'm doing now, I guess I can probably move the camera over here. My camera too. If you see how ridiculously easy these are to work on. It's like almost like back in the day that they made these to be user friendly and serviceable. Back in the day when you bought an appliance,
It wasn't disposable.
yeah. Look at that. It comes.
Yeah, keep dreaming.
Yeah. It will.
Hit it with a heat gun.
I just moved it a second ago. Yeah. There you go. It got a little stiff over the last 10 years. Actually, a lot stiffer than I expected. Wow, okay. Well, that's not an issue because I have sandpaper. Non-issue, my friend. Non-issue. Got a little dirty back there over a couple years, but nothing crazy. Our background noise cancellation via background noise is actually working out pretty good. They're still up there yapping about some stupid shit. And yeah, these are all brand new hardware too. Well, at least from when I restored it.
Yeah, it wouldn't make sense to put rusty hardware back in place.
No. You'd be surprised how many do it though. That one there kind of fits in, and this side here uses those, I call it a banana clip. I'm sure there's a technical term for it. So I did replace this capacitor in 2024. Let me just turn this on, discharge it.
Good idea.
It's a little tight in here, unfortunately. Should be able to get in there though. Hopefully. Hopefully I don't break it. If I do, I have brand new ones. So all I did was unclip this little piece with a screwdriver. The original one was green. Look at that, nice shiny green. Yeah, I don't know what the technical terminology is. I call them banana clips. Call it what you will.
Why do you call it a banana clip?
But I can't think of a better name for it. I'm sure there is a technical name for it.
It doesn't look anything like a banana.
It does not.
I think we should call it an apple clip instead.
Apple clip? Okay, it's an apple clip. There you go. It's been decided. Determined. Alright, we have to get the condenser fan off. It's gonna be fun. Yeah, nothing like trying to fit my fat freaking hands in small spaces. Now, usually, I should have bought the extension, that's what I should have done. But like I said, it hasn't been all that long since it's been taken apart, so I'm kind of hoping it'll go the way I want it to. And is it? Yep. Oh, it actually is working. Like I said, it's a little tighter than I was hoping for, but that's just going to be what it is. Get the rest of it by hand. Now you know this ain't going to freaking slide off as easy as I want it to. Because why would it?
Well, it's been on there for 10 years. It's probably got some rust under there now.
Fair. But it's not going to be as hard as it was the first time I did it.
True.
And that was a...
What you could do is hit it with a heat gun. It'd probably slip right off.
I could. I do have one. Do you know where my heat gun is? I'll run up and get it if you don't.
No, I mean, I could probably fumble through the tools and rearrange everything and find it.
That would be quicker for me to go up and get it. Take the capacitor off. It's not going to fit out in one piece. I'll have to take it off. Oh well. I don't want to junk this motor, so I'm not going to cut it up and destroy it.
We might be able to fix it.
It's not. It's going to come to a point, sometime in our lifetime, where these parts are not going to be available anymore like they are now. Yeah. So it never hurts to have. I mean, capacitors. You're always going to be able to get capacitors. I just mean aftermarket motors like this, because none of the new appliances use motors like this anymore.
If nothing else, this might be a good motor to experiment with replacing ball bearings into it.
Could be.
Because if we could get to that point, we'd likely never need new motors again.
You can have them rewound electrically.
True. But even that's kind of a rare situation where you would need that. Usually the bearings that go first.
Wow, dude, the condenser, how the hell did that happen?
What happened?
The condenser fan came right off, but the evaporator fan was the one that fought me. So if I could lift this out of here, pop this. These motors kind of press into that fitting on the back. You only use the apple clips on one side. Apple clips. Though it's going to fight me a little bit, but we'll get it. Yep, there you go. Now we just got to take the control panel apart. Move this guy over here too, that way you can see what the hell's going on. This really doesn't do nothing for you.
Nope. Well, you gotta remember, I never saw one. Never saw one until 2 or 3 years ago.
Just on videos?
Not even on videos.
Huh.
One here was probably the first one I ever saw.
Well, there was one of these in the one motel room in Wildwood when I was a kid, and Reedman's car dealership, which at the time was actually the biggest car dealership in the world, had these in it.
And it's a cool machine. I like it, but I would not go out of my way for one or try to install it in my house. Which is, I guess, is just as well because it doesn't fit my windows anyways. About 1.5 inches too wide.
You saw how I did it.
Well, yeah, I could do it through the wall, but
Yeah, but they're not nostalgic to you, so you
well,
wouldn't.
that's what I say. I have 55 other units sitting downstairs I would use first. And
So-
yes, half of them have a rotor X.
So if you got this, you wouldn't use it; it would just sit there.
I would probably
yeah,
give it to you.
fair enough. I would take it.
Yes, if I saw one on the curb, I would pick it up, but I would probably give it to somebody else.
There's still a couple variations of these I'm looking for. I'm trying to collect every weather wheel variation. I'm going to clean this up a little bit. Why is it only this part that has freaking mold on it, though? I don't really. It's not. I don't even know if it's mold. I think it's just freaking dust, dirt, grime, whatever.
Would that be adhesive from the?
You know what? It could have been.
That's what it looks like to me.
Could have been, yeah. Either way, I want to put this in hot soapy water in the bathroom while we're working.
Well, that insulation on the back is going to get ruined.
No.
You don't think so?
Good old Fedder's fiberboard, whatever the hell it is.
It's waterproof.
I wouldn't say it's waterproof. You use high pressure on it, you'll ruin it. But just letting it sit like this. Yeah, it's surface. It's coming right off.
I bet there was adhesive.
You know, that's what could have been when I lubed the motor up. It could have. Nah, I wouldn't be all over. I don't know what it is. I'm not worried about it. It is what it is.
I'm losing sleep over it.
Telling dish soap for an hour or so while we're doing this. That'll be.
Do we have any ceramics we can put on top of it?
Like the last time. You're right near the freaking heater, the water heater too, so it is. That's hot. All right. The EO. I know there's an easy way of taking these off without going too crazy, and that's what I'm trying to do. I'm not gonna freaking put the control panel back in for a while yet because I have to play with the taps. That's
the winding taps.
That's a 4 microfarad capacitor was on it, so that's not going to work. I'm going to have to go up and get the 5 that I've got with this one. I believe it was a 5. Capacitor line. Cap. Okay. Cap 5. Yep. Okay. Yeah, 1/35 horsepower, 1/25 horsepower, 1/15th, and 1/10. So I'm probably gonna do is I'm probably gonna use a 1/10 for high and the 1/25 for low.
Where did you get that motor from?
eBay.
How much? Dare we ask how much it cost?
Like $190.
Oof.
But like I said, what really are your options at that point?
Well, you know, it's ball bearing, so it'll likely last decades.
Before it starts to go.
And even if it does, the bearings can be replaced, so it's...
This is a very serviceable motor then.
Right, and being made in Mexico is probably a decent quality build, despite being new.
Now we are going to have to take this outside and cut the shaft to size, but the apple clips. Oop. Goodbye, apple clip. grounds. We don't use grounds here.
The
You
heck
kidding
is
me?
that?
Grounds, come on.
Nothing is bonded.
Ground. Yeah, don't you know where we're at? I doubt any of these will fit it. Nope. Okay. Let's see. I have this. Get on there with that. Can I? Yep. Bingo. I don't want to just cut it off because I feel like it'll bother me knowing that. Oh, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. There you go. Done deal. That was not coming. I didn't feel like running back upstairs. So yeah, this would be nice if you didn't have a mounting bracket on, or if it's a case where it's a really bad restoration, the base pan's rotted, you would have a mount that's lining up. But in this case, it's already going to be lined up. So.
Well, it's good to keep as a backup part for something else.
Oh yeah, absolutely, definitely keep it. I'll probably put the old motor on it.
Makes sense.
That way it won't freaking roll away. I know it sounds stupid, but in my garage.
Well, it does. You put a round item on a flat surface and it rolls away.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's why
flat surface no more.
Carpenter pencils are better than regular pencils.
Yep.
Regular pencils are stupid. Listen.
What the hell's going on with that?
No.
Right,
Somebody come over?
Oh, not that I know of. Alright, so this should come down. I forget, dude. It's been quite a while since I've taken this thing apart. Usually, I take the whole bulkhead off, but I'm not going that far into it today because I don't feel like it. That's why. How about that? Am I forgetting the screw? Held in over here, held in on top. I don't think so. Let me take this off and see if that'll reveal anything. That's just the ventilation mechanism right there.
Oh, that's very important.
It actually does somewhat work on these, believe it or not.
It does, but the actual volume moved is still
Minimal.
very low.
You're better off with an actual fan in the window or a kitchen fan. That's not going to help me one bit.
You're probably better off opening the window on a stagnant day.
I don't know. Oh, this is my second restoration. Technically, the Philco was my first restoration, but this is the first one I actually got intending to restore it. Alright, come on. How are we stuck on? Maybe I can take this, take that off and see what happens. Usually I got the whole entire thing. There we go. That's what I was missing. Alright, so. That's going to be a pain in the ass. Why wouldn't it be, right?
Well, the irony is you just got through saying how easy these are to service.
They
Now
are.
there seems to be a lot of problems coming up.
Well, that's because this is what I did when I packed. I packed everything in with the freaking putty, so it'd be nice and
Oh,
sealed.
so this is a
tight.
problem you created.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay, that's different.
Yep. That was 100% my handiwork. Alright, so we got the black one here. That goes to. It's this one.
We should write it down.
That day was unbelievable.
Anytime you take wires off, you should always write it down.
Well, I have the prints.
Okay, well, if you don't have the information, write it down.
Yep. Whoa.
Oh.
Yeah, if you were gutting this whole entire thing, it would go a lot smoother. You know how shortcuts are.
Don't take them.
I have too much of a choice in this particular instance. neutral. Took every single one of the neutrals off. Not what I wanted to do. I don't know, man. The bearings, I don't know. Seems turns freely. I don't really understand.
Yeah, we'll have to do a teardown on that motor to see what's going on with it. There is a little bit of play, but not enough to the point where I would expect that to happen.
No. Thing rotates. This.
Is that a reversible motor?
Should rotate it that way. Doesn't have an arrow. It says rotate CWLE. Clockwise left. That doesn't make any sense. Clockwise is right.
Correct.
So why the hell does it say CWLE, clockwise left?
I don't know. I didn't make that motor label.
All right.
If I made it, it would have been clear.
Well, what we're gonna do is we're gonna run up and get the capacitor, and I'll hook this up, and we'll see what it does. That way we'll know.
We don't have to take it outside to cut the shaft, anyways.
Yeah.
So maybe we should just make the measurements now, and then.
Well, the thing is, if I have to flip it, you're gonna cut.
Flip the measurements.
Yeah, but if I already have it cut.
Well, don't cut it. Check it first.
Well, I have to do that. I gotta go up and get the capacitor.
Okay. There's not a focus on efficiency here.
Here's the capacitor.
What kind of capacitor is that?
It is a Subco.
Subco's a good brand.
Is it? It's a 5 microfarad. Whoa.
But I do like Amrad capacitors better. Is that one made in America?
China.
The Amrad would have been made in America. Just like the Rotor X compressor.
I'll tell you what, those Rotor X people, they're loyal.
There's only, what, 2 or 3 of them?
Yeah, but the ones that are into it are really into it. White goes to... Yeah, this is the one we were talking about the last time. How it's kind of misleading that they call them all lines, and it shouldn't be. White's your neutral. We'll run it on red, low setting. Make sure those wires ain't touching each other. They are not. Is my camera in focus?
Yeah, it's in focus.
And here goes nothing. Don't try this at home, boys.
Try it at work. It's OSHA approved.
Yep. If we do it, it's OSHA approved. Clockwise.
So it's got to be reversed.
Yep. Is that right? Clockwise.
Well, okay. Yeah, it's spinning this way. So that's the opposite of what we would need.
Okay. Not a problem. So I'm going to put this little mark on here. I bought a marker down with me. So the rotate clockwise rotation.
Is it a reversible motor?
I don't think 110 volt motors are reversible.
Huh?
I don't think so. 3-phase ones, yeah.
There's reversible 110 motors. Almost every ceiling fan is reversible.
Yeah, but they're wired like that, though.
Well, you'd have to change the wiring to reverse it, you know.
How the hell you're gonna do that?
Well, some motors have a reverse winding and some don't.
Oh yeah, this one doesn't. This is capacitor, 4 speeds. All right, so
Well, that's not going to be ideal because now the wires are going to come out right next to the condenser fan.
it'll be all right.
It is what it is.
So yeah, it would be. Yeah, it would have to move counterclockwise. Yeah. Yeah, it would. The blades pitch. Yeah.
Correct.
All right. So what we're gonna do is unplugged. So discharge that. That'll light you up.
Oh yeah.
If you don't discharge it and you hit it, your conditions are right. Oh yeah, it'll get you.
Even if the conditions are wrong, it's still pretty bad.
You got
Because
it.
you don't have to be grounded to get shocked by that.
No.
So to me, that's even worse.
You ever got bit by a capacitor?
Yes. I would put it worse than grabbing the mains.
Really?
It's probably not worse than DC, but it's
No, DC sucks.
it's worse than a regular AC 15 volt or 15 amp circuit by far.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it is.
It doesn't have the the danger because it's a very short, low amperage, but it's still very, very painful.
Oh yeah, for sure. Okay, so this one's not even gonna hit the flat spot on either one of these. If it's a little short, that's okay because I had plenty of room on both. Yeah, it's going to be round all the way around. That's alright. I'll just make
Well,
it
what
tight.
you can do is you can just drill a small hole in where the set screw would go,
You could.
and it'll serve the same purpose.
So if it's like this, if I cut a little short, it's not going to be the end of the. Yeah, it's literally like right where the freaking. Yeah, look at that. Right where both sides, right where the flat spot starts.
Go figures.
Yep. Yeah. How do you like that shit? Okay. All right. Guess we'll bring the cameras up. Yeah, as for this, and it'll be all right. I'll make sure I'll strap them somehow. Capacitor. If I had a big freaking hose clamp, that'd be really ideal.
Yeah, that would work good.
As for the capacitor, this one here was, I had a built-in clip for it. This one here does not. I'll figure something out. This might actually even reach up into the compartment here.
That's got a decent lead to it.
Or I could put it, I'll figure it out. I'm not worried about it. Get the hard part done, get this cut. And, yeah, I'll pause it for a second. Or I don't really have to, I can keep it warm.
All right, we'll keep it running.
There might be something funny might happen. when we're
That's
walking up
very
the
true. We
steps.
might drop the motors. You might fall.
Hey man, you don't want to miss.
We've already had 2 moments today that got lost.
Yeah. Yeah, we did. The one was actually really good. Alright. Cat's ready to come in. Alright, Shadow, come on. Good boy. Gotta switch the cat in. Alright. It is miserable out here right now. You're wondering why we're doing this in the basement instead of out here? That's why.
It's what, 40, 45 degrees maybe?
So I think it got colder.
Are you purposely capturing all the drips from that table and that bucket?
What are you talking about?
That glass table right there with the bucket next to it, It looks like all the runoff is dripping into that bucket.
No. Nope, that's purely coincidence. I need my safety glasses.
Safety third.
Okay.
Paint. You're gonna cut it on a box?
No, I'm not. I was thinking, the thought crossed my mind, but I realized it's not going to work. I don't have a really good work.
How about that bucket?
Yeah.
You could turn it upside
I like
down.
doing it outside, but I am not getting freaking wet. So I think we're going to make this work. What could possibly go wrong here, folks? Alright. Ready? Here goes nothing, boys.
What happened?
Oh, I know what happened.
Did it break?
No, it didn't break. It freaking, the way I'm leaning on it, the shaft is getting thin and it pinched the, for the fun part. Looks pretty clean.
Yeah. Good attention to detail.
Yeah, if you don't do that, you're going to be kicking yourself in the ass. When you're trying to put the fan in, it's not going to go too well for you.
Busted tripod.
Hey, it's working.
It is holding for the moment.
Alright. That's a wrap. At least for that part.
Trash weather. Freezing cold. Raining. Windy.
Miserable,
Awful.
icky, gross, inconvenient.
This is a pretty major inconvenience this weekend.
Oh yeah, we were actually supposed to take these trees down this weekend. Hence the reason we're moving all the ACs a couple weeks ago.
Can't test a single air conditioner.
No. And I actually don't want to be out here any longer
No,
than I have
I
to.
don't
It's
either. Let's go back
freaking
in.
ridiculous. You know, it was literally freaking 91 degrees I had on my the temperature in the dash in the truck on last Thursday. It was last Thursday. And then Monday it was snowing.
And
So
today
4
it's
days
just
later,
plain
it's snowing.
freezing. Wow, it's freezing out there.
It is. I know my guys on my channel have seen this air conditioner numerous times. You want to show it to the guys on yours? If we slide it back in, we can. Shut that gate up.
I have to turn this fan off, it's too cold.
Yeah, we don't have any noise going out now, so.
Oh, I wouldn't, don't speak too soon.
Wow. Up that spike, come over and fix that gate. There's a joke in there. There is. There it is. Alright, turn the fan back on. I'll turn the heater back on. I turned the heater off.
Yeah, put the heater back on.
Yeah.
So you were just saying, oh, we're going to use... No, we need the heat. It is cold enough.
Yeah, it is.
It's ridiculous today.
This is cold and dampened. It's all around this uncomfortable day.
I wouldn't care about the rain if it was 75 degrees.
No. Then we can still fire up some air conditioners.
Yeah.
If that was the case. This is one of the only ones I've ever seen where this wasn't broken too. That's usually broken.
What is that, the vent?
Yep.
Very, very important feature.
The most important feature. If the vent don't work, your unit's garbage. Tell you what though, as heavy as this thing was used, it held up. My restoration job held up nicely over the years.
Well, I mean, really, just once you put the drain hole in there, you're gonna get a lot less dirt, a lot less rust.
That's really all you don't have to go. I go crazy and take everything apart and grind, sand it down, and freaking repaint it. You don't have to do that. You should, but you don't have to.
I don't.
Just keep it dry. Being wet for a few hours isn't going to kill it. What's going to kill it is having it sitting in it. Especially the units that have the freaking the newer units are notorious for it. They all have open grates on top, and that water gets in there, man.
Well, General Electric was notorious for that too on some designs.
Yep, yes they were. The carriers have vents on top. Any of the carry-cools don't really matter because
they just
all
don't
plastic.
break. Carrier rusts like crazy, but it too never breaks for some reason.
The carrier units are top tier stuff. Alright, this is going to be fun. So we're going to start putting it back together now. We're at that point in the video. I got to fix this too. Damn it. That wasn't that hard, was it?
No, it really wasn't.
I didn't think it was going to go that easily. Alright, so we're going to need that freaking piece soon that I took out. That's going to crimp or fit right in there. At least I hope it does. Should.
One X. I don't have that on mine. Mine must be a piece of junk.
as new. Perfect. I gotta tell you, I run the balls off of this fetters. Like when I turn it on, I usually turn it on around April, set the thermostat, and it doesn't shut off until late September, early October, when cooling season's over. So this unit might actually have more hours on it from me than it did from its original owners. So like when I put it, I think I installed this in 2017. It's 9 years later, so.
I can't believe that didn't deteriorate at all.
I don't know what it's probably asbestos.
Yeah, could be.
But you know what? It's wet and it's not flaking. It's not in fiber form, so we're good. Yeah, the stuff that Fetters uses, holds up pretty good.
Yeah.
Please fit. Yep. Look at that.
Not bad.
Alright, so I'm going to take that back off, slide this in, put the banana apple clip in. Oh yeah, that'll sit right on that little hub. Pick the fan up. Start sliding that back on. Now that, if I didn't grind that off and smooth it off, that condenser fan never would have slid on there that easily.
Yep.
That's very important when you're grinding metal like that to smooth it off. You're only going to be hurting yourself if you don't. Now I'm going to set this on here. So actually, I'll probably leave it like that. That way I can always read the information on it.
Yeah, the wire should be facing down anyways for drainage purposes, just so no water could find its way in.
Yep. That should suffice like that. I'll zip tie it in here. I'll probably mount the. I'll have to figure out something to mount the capacitor. I'm not really too worried about it. We'll figure it out. That's the least of my worries. I'm just grateful that this freaking this motor went in there the way it was supposed to and everything lined up. That's what I was worried about.
Yeah, that's a pretty good fit.
That's going to be a pain in the ass. Of course it is. There we go. It's on. Yep, we're in. Cool.
You should also videotape this nice good cake.
Sure.
What you do is you get a box of French vanilla cake, and then you make that, and then you get, it's marquise, I think.
Look good.
It's strawberry glaze, and then you just chop up strawberries and put it on top.
I know it smells good.
It does.
This piece here is going to slide right in there like so, latches under like that, push up on it. This piece is going to fit right in like that. That's it. Just like that, man. Not bad, huh?
That is a pretty good design for the motor. The only problem is you would still have to slide it out to get the condenser blade off, so it's not 100% foolproof.
Well, it's not going to be. There's literally no way to do that.
True.
And they're slide-out chassis. I mean, they're made to be serviced.
Now this is definitely the best motor mount design I've seen.
Thank you, Fetters. It's a shame you guys were the first ones to keep out in manufacturing about freaking 20 years later.
At least they picked a good compressor to go to.
Oops.
That was cool.
That was.
Nice minor inconvenience.
Yeah. I'm gonna freaking wet this down with some soap and clean off inside a little bit. I don't think it's really gonna matter, but just for my OCD purposes. Now me and Dave did slide this out a few years ago and freaking cleaned it up real good. So it's probably not really that dirty inside, but it's like one of those things like you already have it open.
You might as well clean it while it's open.
Sorry, bro. Yeah, it's getting warm down here now.
No, it feels a lot better than it did outside.
That's all I did was just clean up a little bit while we have it apart. That's all.
Spend an extra 5 minutes now to save 2 hours later.
Pretty much. Looks fine here that was.
Do you have any melamine foam?
What's up?
Do you have any melamine foam?
What do you mean?
Do you have any?
Foam.
Melamine foam.
What the hell is that?
It's the best cleaning product ever. It's like
Oh,
a
really?
little,
Even better than a magic eraser?
well, that's kind of what it is.
Oh, okay.
It's like the cheaper version, but it would make this shine in 2 passes.
The good thing is, this is very easy to do at this point when it's installed. I can take once a year, reach a rag in there and clean it.
That's true.
I'm surprised more people don't do that, but they won't.
People don't care.
They will when it starts to stink.
No, they'll just throw it out and buy a new one,
Fair enough.
which is wrong thinking.
It is. That's the world we live in nowadays, man.
Yep.
Sad as Metallica would say. Sad but true.
And as the refreshments would say, there are stupid people in the world. I think the exact quote is, "The world is full of stupid people." That is very true.
If that song came out now, it would get canceled out.
Oh yeah, you could never have that. I'm surprised they even still play it on the radio today.
Well, they say they still play "Money for Nothing" by Dire Straits on the radio. That
Sure.
has a real freaking couple. That is actually, I think, 3 times has a real whammy in there.
Do they cut it out?
A lot of stations do now, but they used to not cut it out. I'm not going to say it because we'll get canceled.
Yeah, we'll get cut out.
But it's the F word, and not the F word, the other F word. It's 2 words you can't say on YouTube that you'll 100% get canceled out for.
Even your channel?
The other F word, not fuck, the other F word and the N word. Those are the 2 words that'll get you canceled out on YouTube.
Well, there's plenty of others that the rest of us get canceled out for, but not you somehow.
See, I thought it was just at work. Maybe it's not only at work. Maybe everywhere I go, people are just afraid to piss me off. People tell me I'm intimidating. I don't think I am. Maybe years ago when I had a drinking problem, I was real angry. I was, but I don't think I'm intimidating anymore. They tell me it's the way I carry myself. The confidence. People don't like that. Well, it's not that they don't like it. They don't know how to take it. I'm not mean. I'm actually a really nice freaking guy 99% of the time. It's misunderstood. And I kind of like it that way, you know? I can't believe I got these in that easily. That's wild.
Well, you gotta get a break sometimes.
Yeah, but like how hard they were to get out, you think it would be the other way around.
True.
Come on. Yeah, man. That's the one that's fighting me, is the wire I need to. Ah, there you are. There you are, black wire. I knew I'd find you somewhere. I'll get you hiding back there where I can't see you.
Did you get the white wire through okay?
Yeah, the white wire came through just fine. It's my high-speed wire that's freaking fighting me. And that's one I definitely am going to need.
How about the yellow wire?
The yellow wire? I'm not sure what the yellow one is. The yellow one, it's through. The yellow one didn't fight me at all. It's a black wire sheep. Black sheep wire.
Bah.
Bah. Figure out with that I get like my little hook tool would actually really come in handy right now. Little hook tool.
That's like a small headlight adjusting tool.
Yeah, it works wonders though. I get that right under there and pop that little black wire right out. There we go. Hello, black wire. Nice of you to finally join us. And there's no alcohol involved in the making of this video. The yellow wire did fight me. The yellow wire didn't show up either. Oh,
Okay.
there it is. Yeah, you were right. The yellow wire, too, did not want to join the party. Now I ask you, yellow wire, why do you not want to be with us? We're screwed up.
That's not the worst things that we've been saying.
Now you see the stuff we say off camera. A lot of forbidden words get said off camera. I feel like most people would have canceled this Fetters out already.
Probably.
But we're not most people. Nope. We're the opposite of most people. We are the not most people. It's actually going pretty good. This little thing's keeping it way out of the way, so yeah, we're gonna be all right. Hard part's gonna be finding a place to mount the. This is called duct seal.
Is it still pliable after all these years?
Oh yeah. Yep, absolutely. I have to mess with it a little bit to seal it back up. It's pretty forgiving stuff. But obviously it does get hard after a while. You gotta tweak it a little bit. Kind of like Play-Doh. Except for Play-Doh actually does dry, so that's actually a pretty sucky analogy now that I think about it. It sounded good in my head, but once I said it, I'm like, that don't make any sense, Russ.
No, it wouldn't be the first time.
There we go.
No, it did wrap pretty nicely.
Push it in over here on this side. I highly doubt I'll ever be pulling these again. So, but then again, you never know. 20 years down the road, maybe.
Might break.
But I mean, at that point in time, I'll probably just do another restoration on it, totally gut it. I can have a Fetters gutted down in about an hour, if everything goes right. Now, this would also go a lot faster. I wasn't trying to show you guys. Like, we were just listening to our music and just going, we'd have probably had this done already.
Yeah. Well, everything goes slower when there's a camera on.
Oh yeah, for sure. So I know it's kind of hard to see in there, but all I'm doing is I'm reversing the step I took to take this off. I have to line it up, line the fan up, the fan. It's probably pretty good right there. What do you think, Jordan? That's about accurate.
Yeah, probably.
And in about another 10 years, I might need to replace that freaking condenser. He's crusty. I don't know if you can see down there at all, but it's pretty rough. Oh yeah. She's toasty down there.
Yeah, it's not that bad. I'm used to way worse. Well, you shouldn't really be getting much worse now that the water's not sitting in there.
Yeah, that's true. I'll have to look at my old videos of it and see. But you're probably right. It's probably about the same condition it was in 10 years ago when I did it the first time.
The damage has been stopped at this point, or controlled.
Yep. Blast.
Did you drill a hole in there for the set screw to sit in?
Nope.
You don't think that might become a problem?
It shouldn't. I do have to move the fan up here. Do you hear that?
Yeah, it's hitting some?
Yeah, very, 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 almost not even, but
What's it hitting?
just the probably the shroud, I'm sure. It wasn't hitting anything before, so we're gonna back this off a little bit. Come on. There we go. Just loosen that back up. Push the blade out and rotate it a little bit so it's on a different part of the. Try that.
That sounds good. Yeah, good and tight on there?
Oh yeah, ain't going over.
Okay.
I've done this a few times.
With just a flat, a round shaft like that?
Yep. Yeah, I think the Filco's like that actually. On the one. I think the one's on the flat spot, the one's not. It's not an ideal setup, but sometimes it's just is what it is, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but you could pretty easily correct that.
I could have. But I didn't. Where's the evaporator fan blade? Still in really good shape.
So is that the weather wheel, or is the weather wheel the guard?
The guard. They get it because of the round discharge vent. That's where the name. That's where the weather wheel name comes from. Now I am going to tighten that, but I want to make sure it's not hitting this shield first. So, I guess it really doesn't matter what way it goes, does it? Yeah, it does. This way. Shit. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Come on. Oh, here it is. We're good. Crisis averted. Kiddo's having fun up there. Alright, so I should have one more. Yep, there it is. One more short one. Bingo. That's for the blower wheel. You want it as close to you can, that way it sucks as much air through as possible, but you don't want it to hit, obviously.
What if it was scraping up against it, then there would be zero air leakage?
This is true. There would in fact be zero air leakage. The more you know. Hand finger tight for now. Is that the back or the inside?
That sounds like it's in the front.
Say it is.
Well, good. There shouldn't be any air leakage.
Oh, I know what the problem is. It's not even attached, that's the problem. All right.
Next service interval, 2047.
That your prediction? That's a decent run. So, being that my crimp kit, my good crimp kit seems to have gone MIA, we're going to use the regular crimp. So your white's obviously going to be your common. Neutral.
Well, that's not always obvious
call it.
when it comes to these motors. Sometimes the color schema is just totally random.
But according to the data plate. And in fact, this is incorrect because they're both, the white's labeled line and so is the black. That would indicate
that's a good way to blow up the motor.
That would indicate that's a 220 volt motor, which it is not. Here's the brand new capacitor.
I think that's probably the most likely thing to fail next.
Yeah, probably. And there's another one here too, which I actually probably should have changed out because it is 10 years old now.
10 years is fine. I would say after 30 years, swap it out. At least with a good quality one. I don't know what kind of quality these are. I'm not familiar with this brand.
I wasn't either. I didn't know anything about capacitors when I bought this. All I did was line up the information and bought whatever one came up, and it's obviously it's held up. So
Yeah.
and it needs some zip ties. I don't really think it matters what way you put the freaking capacitor leads on.
It does not. It's not polarity sensitive.
I don't think so. But it is time to figure out what legs we're going to use.
Probably yours and mine.
Good one.
Or we could use Dave's and have him put it back in.
So we're clear the wires.
Can't use Kevin's because he's not here.
That is true. That is true. Kevin K-Dog is not here.
He should have been.
Yeah, I would agree.
But the problem is his car would get wet because it's raining.
Alright. Well, for the ones I'm going to use, I'm going to have to go up and get the heat gun.
So this is the crappy terminal kit?
No, these are good terminals.
Oh.
I just like my freaking my 90s. Which actually, for this particular installation, these might actually work out better. Yeah, they will. They're not going to be quite as in the way. So we're going to figure out what ones we're going to use. Obviously, this one, obviously the neutral, and we're going to need to connect. We're going to need to connect 4.
Well, you aren't just going to put them on all of them so you can test all of them?
No. Oh, I'm going to test them. I'm going to touch it though, because I don't feel like wasting these crimps. It's not that they're expensive. It's just that I don't have a lot of them.
Yeah, definitely not too many.
Come on. Get in there, son of a bitch. Nope. Yeah, I really like my other, my actual set. Alright, it's on there tight. So I'm about to go up and run up and get the heat gun quick right there.
It's getting pretty warm down here.
It is. Probably put it in front of the heater.
Oh, copyright music. Oh, we can't have that.
You should be alright for that little quick couple seconds.
Still pouring.
You can always edit that a couple seconds out.
That's true. There's a big liquid spill here.
That would be the little one here. Let's get that.
Looks like it's going down the stairs too. Yeah, that's a massive liquid spill.
Upset condition.
Nice and hot. Oh, is this the 220 heat gun?
Yep. Matter of fact, it is.
It says 2,000 watts, so it definitely has to be able to run on 220. Can't get 2,000 watts out of a 20 amp circuit or 15 amp circuit. I guess you could get it out of a 20 amp circuit, but it doesn't have a 20 amp plug-in.
Let that cool for a couple minutes.
Let's put it outside.
We're definitely going to use high for the powerful winding.
That's logical
I
enough.
believe. Of course, hang on. I might be able to rotate the motor. Yeah, I can rotate the motor a little bit. I didn't put the other apple clip in yet. The apple banana clip in yet. Let's see. Black is high, so we're gonna hook high up. We're just not sure what one we're gonna utilize for low yet.
What's the background noise?
Yeah, I'm not sure what one terminal's high and low, but that's okay. It doesn't really matter. It's a 50-50 shot, and I'll swap it. I had the prints for it upstairs, but I'm not running back out to the garage. It'll take less time to swap that than it will to run back out to the garage. That's for the...
oh, that's for the motor?
Yeah. Like, hey, quiet down up there, will you? Oh, I should have used the pink one. I'm gonna have to change that now that I know that.
Why?
I'll show you.
Oh, it's the wrong size?
Yep. It's incorrect. That's
well,
a smaller.
As long as it's holding, I wouldn't waste the whole.
It's holding. I'll probably leave it. Yeah, I should have used the pink. That's okay. Going nowhere now. What I should do is take the ones for the capacitor off, and that's gonna be outside, and put the insulated ones on there. Is what I should do.
Yeah.
But all right, so we know for a fact we're using black. This is where we're going to find out what one's high and what one's low. So these wires here are kind of out of the way. They're not going to hit nothing, and you will get sparky arky if the other leads touch something. I'm going to plug these in. Plug the black one in. And we're gonna figure out what one is.
Do you know what the RPM is supposed to be?
All it says is yeah, it should be on there.
Because I have a tachometer, we could measure it to match, you know, get the closest match to the old speeds.
Oh, you mean the RPM of it? No, I have no idea.
Well, we should measure it.
And that'd be the worst idea we came up with.
I think that should be a pretty good one.
Alright, so
It's getting nice and warm down here.
it's too hot. Way too freaking hot. You don't think so?
No. Why don't you go outside for a few minutes? You won't think so either.
That's freaking funny, man. Oh yeah, no, that's true. Oh, it sucks outside right now. All right.
Bang!
Let's figure one's high. High is the second one. The second one. So I do have it correct.
That was uneventful.
For high, that's about accurate. Now low is going to be a little bit trickier to find because you have it too powerful. It's not going to be much quieter. If you have it, if you have it too low, although it's going to sound nice, it's not good. It's going to freeze up. You're not going to have airflow over the evaporator.
Yeah, especially if you set it to 60 degrees.
Well, this thing gets a lot. This thing will get about 56, 57 before it freezes over usually, unless it's cold outside. The thing's an absolute beast. It really
Does this
is.
have a TXV in it?
No. Nope, she's untouched. I should have had Kenny do that for me on this one, but I did not.
So this is factory then, this service port?
No. The funny story about this unit is, like I said, this is my second restoration, and I did not mess with I didn't even take the cat head cover off. All I did was take the compressor wires off, and I put it back together. Never even opened this up. Well, the terminals were oxidized and compromised, and it was a really hot day, and I just freaking came in and it was just freaking sparking, arcing, all kinds of goofy stuff, and it actually burned out the freaking seal and all the gas got out.
Wow. So are these compressors? These are low side housing, like a regular reciprocating compressor?
I'm not sure what the internals of these look like. I know they have a very distinct sound to them.
Yeah, well, that's the 1725 RPM. Yeah, I'm more interested in something of this age. I'm
This
more
is actually
interested
high-
in
this
the
is actually a
mechanics
high
of the
RPM
compressor.
compressor.
Oh, it's not? Is
It's
that low
high
speed?
RPM.
Huh. I thought it sounded slow to me.
It does, but it's not. It's
Okay.
a very quiet compressor. All right, so what we're gonna do next is we'll try the lowest one is red, but I can guarantee you that this is gonna be way underpowered. That's for like a 4,000 BTU air conditioner that low.
Like a carry cool.
Yes, that would be or some of the old early weather Briaros, the weaker ones. So these ain't sure they ain't touching nothing.
That's really slow.
Not really.
Well, I guess it just takes a minute to get up to speed. I don't really know what these are supposed to feel like. I can't really throw out the input.
I'm using it.
The edge of that control panel is about to get caught in the fan.
Yeah, I'm using the freaking lowest one.
Okay.
I mean, I could test them and see what they sound like. Just by feeling it, though, that should suffice.
That's got a strong airflow to it.
That's probably your middle think yellow was your second. The blue was probably your second highest. Yeah, yellow is your second highest. Blue is going to be your... That was yellow one I had on, right?
I think you have blue and red.
I didn't try the yellow yet.
That's fast.
I could probably use freaking but I'm not. If it's like if I get home from work or something like that, I want the room cooled fast by the time I'm out of the shower. That's the one you want to do. Then click it down to low, and it's time to freaking pass out. All right, so I said red, right? The lowest one. That's what I'm going to use. Black and red.
You think I remember?
Good point. I should have known better. Pink, the crimp-on connector. Next thing I'll need is some zip ties. Good. That's why you do it, though.
Yeah, always check it. That would have been a fire hazard.
That would not be a good thing. I think I ruined the damn. Yeah, I did. Damn it. I hate wasting freaking parts like that, because what's going to happen is when I do eventually need it again, I'm going to freaking not have one.
I hate wasting materials too.
There you go. That's more like it. Oh, gun the heat back in. Do you need the heat ones? No, but
It comes out cleaner.
it does.
Especially when you got 220 heat gun, it goes real quick.
That it do. That it do. What the devil is going on up there? is where the zip ties are going to come in handy. I plugged the red one in where it belongs, which is right there on that there terminal and that there control panel. All the connections are tight. These all check out. Let's go over them while you're in here. You may as well see if there's anything out of the ordinary. There's not.
It's always good to check for corroding terminals and so forth.
The garage are pretty slim, but like I said, you never know. It's peace of mind. Just check it while you're here. You'd be foolish not to.
Yep.
Like I said, after all, as good as these units are, they are a 70-year-old appliance.
And it is exposed to the elements, so things are going to go wrong.
Yeah, definitely.
Is the thermostat in range?
Oh, yeah. It'll fire. Well, this has constant run.
Yeah, it's pretty warm in here.
Oh, I guarantee you this will.
There's
Shit. Yep. Just let it come right through there. It's gonna be a good time. This is always a bitch every time. Getting all these back in there. Getting it back in there is easy. It's getting it back in there without breaking anything. That's where it becomes tricky. Come on. This white one here still. Dang one down. Why'd you have to be so difficult, white wire? You're slowly becoming my least favorite wire. Dude, you gotta be kidding me. Get the hell up there before I kick your freaking ass. Could just say screw it and put it in any way I feel like. You like that? Piece of shit.
Where's the heat?
I'm gonna start freaking cursing. This is the kind of situation where my patience start to wear thin.
Is it because it's too hot?
Well, that's not helping. That's not helping, but that's not the full story here. Oh, I see what it's hitting. I was hitting off the freaking evaporator loops. Not good. Yeah, you don't want to hit the evaporator loops. How are they doing? Alright, first off, I need room. You do not want to hit that. That would be not a good time. Hang on. I'm fighting with something right now. I got my freaking hand stuck in it. How the hell did that even come out of there then? Unless that got pushed all the way in and it wasn't in all the way, maybe, I don't know. Yep, that's why. Okay. Operator error. Go figure.
Not good.
Good. Now we're the good. giving somebody a serious headache right now.
Poor headphone users.
Man. Put on that In Excess, that Three Sisters song. That was freaking hilarious that night.
That was.
We're looking like, hey, what? Boom.
Bang.
I can see to that.
That's loud.
Yeah, it is. I need to get that fan motor for that one.
That one broke too?
No, that one's just that has, I think it has a replacement motor in there, and high and low are both the same amount of noise,
Oh.
and it's extremely loud, which for a high setting is perfectly fine.
Well, it's kind of like those Emerson quiet cools. They're pretty loud on high.
Yes, they are. That's why I said super and then normal. They were smart about it, because normal's not so bad. When you have it on super, it's like a freaking, that's loud. Yeah.
It's certainly hot enough to test it down here.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, it's getting pretty hot in here. $86 degrees. It's getting hot down here.
Yes, it is. Turn that back up. It's set to 90 degrees.
That's hot. It's almost at 100.
That explains why the thing's struggling right now. I mean, it's not struggling, it's blowing cold, but...
I thought it kind of felt like summer down here.
Oh, yeah.
It's working pretty good.
Oh, man, look at that.
There's no humidity left for it to take out.
Oh, sweat.
Is it?
Oh my God, yeah.
Wow, I'm surprised at how dry it got down there.
Oh yeah, she's what?
Is there a hygrometer down here?
There's not.
It's got to be like 10 or 20% at that point.
Oh yeah, I think there is.
With that much, oh,
I don't know how accurate it is.
not accurate. This is 45.
Yeah,
There's no way.
It's not even 45 upstairs.
Yeah, not with the weather like today with the stupid cold.
So I am going to shut it off. This part we got temperature reads on. I'm really curious to see what it's going to sound like with that front grill on. It'll probably sound sweet.
What is the split? We've got 90 going in.
Did I get the temp on?
Nice, well. It doesn't feel that cold to me, but it is 90 going in. So.
Oh, yeah. And it's even. Temp's even. It's very. Return line sweating just as much as the. Oh, yeah.
So this one was recharged?
Yeah, Kenny put the gauges up so you guys are off. I can seal it up.
Good. He just. So the terminal got repaired on this one?
Yes.
How did,
no, this is the new compressor.
Oh. Okay.
Well, it's not brand new. It's taking out another 7,000 BTU unit.
But it's the same compressor.
Same model number.
Not a reciprocating to a rotary or whatever. No,
Same model. The compressor model numbers match.
Which is the only way to make it work properly again.
Without a DXD, yes. This one here, I think this one's newer. This compressor here will take the, I don't know if you want to see the light shine on it, but.
Yeah, I can put the flashback on.
This air conditioner is a 1960 model. It has a metal shield on the back. Let's see, what do we got? Yeah, I think this one might be it came out one of those big ass Chrysler, those real tall Chrysler casements. One of the ugliest ACs I've ever seen in my life.
Even uglier than the newer stuff?
Yes.
That's a pretty low bar.
I don't know what D is. I don't know. Dayton maybe?
For the compressor brand?
No, for the motor. That's the first letter is the brand what motor it has inside of it.
I don't think that Dayton made motors.
So it looks like F.
From what I understand, Dayton is a Granger store brand.
They're good stuff though.
Yeah.
It looks like it was made on June 08, so June 8th, 1965. This compressor, which by 1965 Fetters would have had the plastic shield on it. Like I said, this model here is from 1960, so this compressor is 5 years newer than the one that came out of it.
You don't think this should be insulated to prevent it from dripping on the compressor?
I'm actually thinking about doing that while I have it open.
Because I'm just looking at the terminal box. Sorry, the terminal box. And there's an opening there where the condensation can drip into there.
When I did this unit, that was before I got into all that. So yeah, I do. I don't know if you noticed the Philco. I have that wrapped up. I have all of them wrapped up.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
And that will help. It will keep
give it a degree more cooling or whatever.
A little boost. Yeah, I gotta go up and get the temperature gun anyway. So while I'm doing that, I will go get the tape as well.
Okay.
If it doesn't take. That sounds nice though.
It does. I don't know why I thought that was 1750. It does sound like a 3050 now.
I mean, the freaking unit in general just sounds wonderful.
The fan sound does nothing for me, but I do like the compressor sound.
Pancake.
Delicious.
It's putting up some serious heat out the backside.
Yeah. Well, it's like a summer day in here.
This is honestly probably an accurate operating position for a lot of them.
Yeah. Does he get quieter with the guard down?
Oh yeah.
This is very loud to me for a 6000.
It was loud. I might even be able to put the gold mesh grill back on now. The only reason I put the grill I have on there is for the 62 and up models, the beige one. Because I did that because it's a solid baffle and it's quieter.
So it's supposed to be like one like that over there?
Yep. You should be exactly like that. I believe that one's 1960 as well, but it might be 61 or 62. Because I'm sure they're crossover period. 1960, I had to be 62 because I should have had metal seal on the back.
That is a nice looking panel, but I would take the chocolate bar wood grain over it any day.
Yeah. It's all
because that's what I grew up with.
Yeah, see, I didn't have one of these in my house at all. I actually had it. Like I said, there's one in Reedman Toll Car Dealer in Langhorne, and there was one. Actually, there were several of them in Reedman Toll, one in my motel room. And I've seen pictures of them, YouTube videos of them, ads for them, and stuff like that. So I was always curious. And I got my first one in 2012. But before that, I was looking for freaking years. Now I average on about one weather wheel a year. Now a lot of them I've passed on to other people that are looking for them. I know Mike Wagner has two of them that I picked up. Dave has one or two of them that I picked up. Kenny's got a couple of them off there.
Kevin's got one.
Kevin's got one, yeah. He didn't take
Rotor X.
There's a Rotor X, yeah. I think if you were going to get one of these, you wouldn't want the Rotor X.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get the temperature gun and the tape to tape that up. There you go, folks. It's a Compressor AU pancake.
The breakfast compressor. I can't believe it's sweating that much down here. There's no moisture left in the air.
I'm telling you, man, that thing used to make that my bedroom so bitter cold that even I was uncomfortable sometimes.
That's saying something.
Things ridiculous. It really is. It's going to be a hell of a freaking fruit. Whoa. And there you guys up there are rolling.
I don't think it's as good as last time.
Time to cancel out the background noise again. And they totally ruined our, one of these days I'm going to tell her how big a pain in the ass she is. Totally by accident, too. That thing's still spinning.
Well, it's the ball bearings for you.
It's a brand new freaking motor, too. So it should be,
And those are metal blades, so they're plenty heavy.
it is true. I gotta unplug it quick.
It's more fun to work with it plugged in.
Yeah, okay. Okay. That's an interesting thought process there. Can't really think of a freaking better place for it, to be honest with you. I'll tie these up so it won't get sucked in. Not that I think it will, but
Where does it mount originally?
to the side of the motor. That's obviously not going to happen.
You don't have a big hose clamp?
No, I do not.
That's
So it's
unfortunate.
going to be what it is.
but it's not what it should be.
No, but is anything the way it should be in this world?
Nope. There's stupid people in this world.
There are.
There's lots of noise upstairs.
Yeah. Killing me. There you go. Take any of the risk of it, of exposure out of it.
That's a good idea.
Oh yeah, just like that. Oh, come on.
More wasted materials.
Well, I feel a lot more confident with it having a rubber back. It's not going to slide or nothing like that. So we should
Yeah,
be
that makes sense.
We should be okay.
You know, a hose clamp would be better in this case too.
It would be.
You don't have any?
Oh,
I could have brought some. I have hundreds.
I didn't know we were going to need it.
All these tools I could have brought this weekend.
Like I said, this is not ideal by any means, but
It's not horrible.
it'll work. As long as you clean it up the best you can, it'll be fine. Alright, I have one zip tie for the wiring. Keep that at bay. Ooh, I didn't notice that. I gotta let me fix that quick too.
Well, this is not lined up here.
I'll take care of that. I'm more worried about this. When you see it, when you know when you see it.
Very worried about this.
What?
That's not lined up. The little tab is not in.
I'll push it down. It'll work.
Okay.
I'm more worried about this right now.
What? Oh yeah, I saw that.
I did not until now.
I figured you were just banking on it not sliding up because it's up against the rubber.
Buddy, I'm not that confident. The way my life goes, nah, no way. Now if it would hit that, it would be fine.
Yeah.
As for this, what I'm gonna do with that is try to see if I can push it down a little bit. Yep. Whoops.
Oh no.
It's not a
Well,
big deal.
at least we got it on video.
It'll pop right back in. There you go. Good enough for the girls I go out with. Let's see, the wires.
Yeah, it's still not lined up right.
I don't care. I'm over that.
That tab
I'm
is
over that
supposed to
freak-
go.
I am over. I am completely over that freaking
Really, it's
that
supposed to be
freaking
like
that
that.
freaking setup right
He
now.
wants to put it like that for some reason.
I'm going for functionality. You think that'll be all right? Should be, right?
What, having that pass through
Yeah.
there? Yeah, I don't see why it'd be a problem.
All right, cool.
I'm more worried about the vent.
You're really worried about that? Why? I ain't going nowhere. You gotta be kidding me.
What?
My fucking hand stuck. There we go.
You don't think so that this can just work its way out like
No.
that?
No, but we'll freaking.
It's
we'll,
not.
you
There's
didn't even-
nothing
You
securing
didn't
it
even give me
in.
a chance to beef it up yet.
Well, because you're ignoring the alignment tab.
Yeah, because I have other things I'm more worried about right now at the moment. We'll get to that. Relax.
Oh, there we go. It's lined up now.
It is lined up now, but it's still going to turn. I got to do something to keep it
Oh,
up.
it's out of alignment again.
It is. Yeah. There we go. Let's take
It's
a
not very firmly held in place.
Jordan, I swear to God. Hang on. See, it never really mattered before, but now it does.
It's a potential for vibration during operation.
No, I had a caulking gun for years, hanging right here.
You want to put some caulk?
Yeah.
That's a nice fireplace.
Yeah, it's supposed to be in the living room. I don't know how it got down here.
Oh, it's pretty warm in here. Oh, it's cooling off now.
That's better for it. No, I'm gonna be around. I'm gonna do it really ghetto fabulous.
We could use hot
Back
glue.
out to the garage again. But yeah, to be truthful, yes, I am a little bit worried about that. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a ring of that tape right around here to hold it in. That'll never slide.
Yeah, because if the capacitor wasn't mounted, I probably wouldn't care about it either. But if that comes loose and lets it go into the fan blade, that's not going to be a good situation.
No, that's gonna suck. And then all that work will be for nothing.
Right. And then you'll care about it.
I didn't say I didn't. Well, actually, I did. But
Made it very
I'm trying to
clear
freak it.
that you don't care about it.
I do care about it. I'm just trying to. There's like 3 other things I got to do to make this freaking happen here. This is actually probably better anyway, having it like that, huh?
Yeah, it'll keep vibration down.
Maybe that, and if I let's freaking leak through it. Not that well, anyway, there's a flap here, flapping there. All right, so now we're gonna come over to this side. We're good over here. The wires are secured away from the fan. We're gonna come over to this side. And,
Coil's pretty clean.
Tape off that. Oh yeah. And this is 10 years now.
Well, that's the difference between having a drain hole and not having a drain hole.
Yep.
You might have
No,
dirt
originally I
that
had it
sticks.
piped directly out, but what happened was actually some of it's starting to. But what happened? I'll explain what happened. I didn't have this drain hole here initially. I had it right here, tubed out, but the condensate was dripping from the probably from here, I'm sure, and the base pan was filling up with water again. And I'm thinking that's why.
Makes sense.
So I drilled another drain hole, and ever since then it never got worse after that. But you see, there's not even any dirt in here.
Yeah, well, that's why, because when it's not wet, the dirt's not going to stick in there.
Right. So I made it better, so it drains from here now. But
That is more better than it was before.
it is more better.
Yeah. Is this supposed to be? What is that?
That's the old compressor mounted on to the side right here. You can see. And it had a bolt welded onto the top of it that would hold it like this.
Interesting.
And the new one did not. Kenny still has that compressor. My original compressor.
Well, that can be repaired. It's just a
Well,
very
that's what I mean.
complex.
I didn't want to throw it away.
No, that should be repaired because, well, as you know, there's not many of those left.
Like I said, I actually feel like this one ran quieter without that, because before it was fastened to it, now it has a little bit of bounce.
Yeah, that would transfer vibration into the case.
Yep. All right. Tape up this line here the best we can, anyway. But then if I want to do it like this and wrap it, but I'd probably be better to wrap it around it. Get it dry this off quick with a paper towel here.
Surprised it hasn't evaporated with how hot it is down here.
Yeah, it's freaking ridiculous.
It's almost 90 degrees.
Unbelievable. I don't know what you have to see. You don't have to have it that hot for it to warm the house up. She likes it to happen fast, though. So she'll jack the temperature up like that and keep it all get like 100 degrees down there. That's why when it does get real hot and you open the windows and you close them, the house starts heating up again, because the frame of the house is that freaking hot.
Yeah. Well, that's a very common misconception. When you set a thermostat higher or lower, the machine doesn't function any quicker. It The machine either operates or doesn't operate.
Yes, exactly. But I think when they freaking set the thermostat for the air conditioner to a higher temperature, all you're doing is changing when it's going to kick off. That's all you're changing. This is all Kenny's handiwork.
It's good quality work.
It is.
And you gotta remember, he's not been doing it for all that long, and he's already doing it this well.
Kenny's the man. This stuff is not the most user-friendly to work with, and it's not very forgiving either. If it hits something, it pretty much is guaranteed to stick to it, and it's gonna look like hot asshole.
Yeah, I think I would have done it the other way.
There's no wrong way to eat a Reese's, Jordan. But there is a wrong way to put insulation tape on. There's no right way of doing it. This just sucks regardless.
Well, my concern would be if you don't make a perfect seal every loop, that the water could still drip through. Whereas if you did a one straight piece, like that, the water would not be able to get through.
That is true. Not a bad point. Kenny's the one that showed me this. It showed me how to do it. I think you're also underestimating how good this stuff is.
That could be. I've never used it before.
It'll stick to your stuck to your damn skin if you're not careful.
Will it stick to the thermostat at 90 degrees?
It'll stick to the thermostat at 0 degrees. At negative 90 degrees. Like I said, this shit is not forgiving at all.
I think it should be a standard step in servicing these at this point. This is a big
It is.
improvement.
Nowadays it is. But keep in mind, this is going. We're going back to the beginning. Kenny was actually. A lot of people think that I was the first person to start doing full restorations. I was not. Good old Kenny B, was the one that started the full restorations. In fact, his first YouTube channel, I think, was called Fully Restored.
That's a cool name. Did he cancel it out?
I think he changed the name to Ken B.
Oh.
I think it's pretty sure it's the same. Or it might have been Flickr. I might be going back to the Flickr day. That was a long time ago. He was just a kid. And I was a freaking angry, angry young freaking 20-year-old.
That sounds great as it comes out of the package.
Huh?
That sounds great as you unravel that from there.
You have to take another roll of that.
How much does that stuff cost?
What's that, like $15 for a roll?
That's not bad, no.
And it'll last you a while. It's a pretty big, 30 foot of it you get.
Yeah, that should be able to do quite a few machines.
Oh, yeah. I also use them to insulate on the Emerson Quietcoils. They're notorious for the foam around like the air discharge vent deteriorating. I cut all that off and I just redo it with this. Works great.
Probably more effective insulation than what it originally came with anyways.
Oh, yeah. This is actually made for fucking like actual pipe. People are supposed to wrap their pipes in their house with this.
Well, you don't have to worry about that if you got the thermostat set to 90.
I don't have a thermostat set to 90. My boss has a thermostat set to 90. I'm in air conditioner season, buddy. I mean, not today.
No,
but,
today is heat season.
But generally speaking, this time of year, oh yeah, I'm still freaking, I'm still running the air. Better yet, open the damn window. Can't do that because a bug might get in.
You don't have window screens?
Oh, we have window screens.
Okay.
But the bugs might still get in.
They might chew through the screen.
They might chew through the screen. I don't know, but maybe these bugs are smarter here than they were everywhere else. I don't know. I've never had a problem with it. For years I've had to, like, used to open the windows, put a fan in. Haven't done it since you moved in. She'll freaking kick and scream about it if I start to do that. Yeah, that ain't going nowhere. That's on there pretty solid. I might take a small piece and just wrap just because I'm not really a big fan of the way that one part there looks.
No, you're not going to see it.
No, but I know it's there.
Don't look at it.
Yeah, if only it was that simple. Well, it probably actually is that simple, really, but
For something you can't see. That didn't sound good.
it did not. It's a little bit of a time-consuming, a little more. I'd say more or less.
It's tedious.
Tedious, yes.
Yeah. But I think it would be less tedious if it was wrapped in a different fashion.
You could have done it like that and wrapped it.
Yeah, I think that would have made it a lot less tedious.
One of these days I'll have to try. Actually, I could probably do it down here for that part. Because
Yeah, I'm sure we got plenty of other air conditioners we could try it on.
yeah. Let me do it.
There's just a few kicking around somewhere.
I might know a guy that has a couple air conditioners. I know a guy that has more too.
Yeah, me too.
He'll be here to gracing us with his presence tomorrow.
Well, I'm catching up pretty quick.
Yeah, you are. You ever think you turn into an HVAC collector?
I never thought a lot of things.
And you can't freaking, yeah. And you're not an AC collector as much as I'm not a fan collector.
Oh, I don't deny I collect air conditioners. I was in denial about collecting vacuums for the longest time, and I gave up on that.
No, the vacuum cleaner collector thing, that's a real thing. Well, you know, you're one of them. But, yeah. That's the one I had the hardest time believing at first. Like, people collect vacuum cleaners? Like, not that I thought it was, I'm not going to knock it. Not like I thought it was weird, because I collect air conditioners. That's freaking weird. But I just couldn't wrap my mind around that people collected vacuum cleaners.
Yeah.
Especially men. Men don't use vacuum cleaners.
Oh,
Well,
I do.
You do, I guess. I did too today, so I guess you're stuck.
If I don't use them, my house would just be filthy.
This would have been done from the factory. Would have been made my life a lot easier. Just right under here. Together, we're gonna have to cross under this other piece now. Yep. All right. So here we go. Here goes nothing. Wow, we actually got under it. Oh, dude, don't even say that. I would just give up. That would ruin my whole freaking weekend. Dude, from being one of the freaking best air conditioners I've ever owned to being fucking completely useless.
Don't worry, Ken can fix it.
Yeah, that you can. Hey, see what I did there? That he can. Can he fix it? Yes, he can.
That's
That
cool.
was,
For
that
the
was, that was
video.
bad. It is kind of funny though because it actually it works, you know.
Yeah, it does work.
This is definitely not going to hurt. Good idea, Jordan. Just makes sense why we have it apart. Especially if we didn't have the stuff on hand, that'd be different. But we do, so may as well freaking do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we should take every step we can to eliminate the moisture from in there.
I don't know if you noticed how much is on my Philco, but that thing's freaking. Oh, that looks freaking great. I could probably even try to get in there a little bit.
Yeah, you could.
I think it's still warm.
Well, it is 90 degrees down here.
It is. If I could have your lighting assistance. I can't see jack.
You don't have a flash on your camera?
I do, but if I run it, my battery's not going to last very long at all.
It's not rechargeable?
Well, if it dies, my freaking video is ruined.
Oh.
I do need to get myself an actual camera one of these days. Maybe one day I will. Maybe. No promises.
At least get yourself some microphones.
Some what?
Some microphones.
Yeah. Is my audio quality, sound quality really that bad?
The quality is okay, but the levels are very, very low.
So you basically tell me you have to crank your volume up to hear me.
I have to put it up to 100%, even then sometimes it's still not good
Ideal.
enough.
Oh shit.
Which is what I would say about everybody that produces videos with these phones. It's a shame because they take a perfectly good picture, but
They do.
the microphone, for whatever reason, is just awful.
Which is kind of ironic because it's a phone. You think if anything, you'd want to build these with a good mic.
Yeah, you would think so.
All right.
Not to mention, it's not difficult
That's
to
a
get
wrap. Literally, get it? A wrap.
Oh, that's yeah. We've been doing this for a couple hours now.
That's it. Looks pretty good. Oh, that's because the original capacitor was a lot much larger than that one.
It'll probably also last longer.
I think it was restored in 2017. That was back before I even started putting a date on them. I think the full restoration was 2017. I'll write that on there. Wait, it's there. Compressor was done in 2023, I think. I have to look back on it. Yeah, we're good.
Motor replaced in 95 degrees.
Yeah, look at that. Yeah, why not? one more piece of graffiti for the.
How about some rotor X?
This unit is not equipped with a rotor X compressor. Do the old school freaking style freaking font that they used to use way back in the day. It was like a bubble. It actually does look pretty neat. That was completely unnecessary and completely pointless. This does absolutely nothing to improve anything about this unit whatsoever. In fact, you're not even going to see it.
Just like the defected insulation.
Oh yeah, I know I can right in here. If you throw this away, I will haunt you. Because if this thing ever gets pulled out and gets thrown away, you know I'm dead.
A whirlpool.
It'll be whatever the new generation of it is. I'm sure something's going to be shittier than that out in 50 years from now.
Oh yeah.
It's
hard to believe, but it's getting worse and worse.
You throw this away, I will haunt you forever.
Well, this is taking quite a psychotic turn. I think it's ready time to put it back in the window now.
Technically, it goes in the wall.
Oh, whatever.
Yeah, you ready? I'm ready.
All right.
Yeah. Man. All right, we'll pause this. Unless you feel like we could just carry it down the hallway.
Yeah, I'd film that.
Yeah.
I'll put this at the top of the stairs so it could get us going up.
What you doing? No. If someone's coming up, can they bring the corn?
The
Bring
corn?
what?
The corn.
From the...
Get the corn.
What?
Get the corn.
Children like that movie.
Miranda. Come on now. Stop. Take your cookie. And are you done watching are you done doing what you're doing, Russ?
We have to, yeah, just about. Why?
I want
put
to
her in her
take
bedroom.
2 minutes to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, that's fine. Put her in the bedroom, please. Or I'll do it.
Yeah.
There's the corn. This whole place right now is a hazard.
I know.
Alright. I have mine filming in the bedroom, so when we get there, we can show it going and sliding back into its case.
Okay.
I'll get the heavy side. Alright. Freaking legs hurt me.
You didn't get Spike over here yet?
He's gonna fix that foot. You wanna reposition that?
Yeah.
Well, I'm good. Do what you gotta do.
Okay, let's do that. I've got it on this side.
You got it?
Just hold it straight. I got it.
Alright. That exercise ball.
Ice cream.
Yeah. Something like that. 1 second.
Is that a sheep down there?
Yep. Bam.
You can't make this stuff up.
All right. Set that up. There you go.
Okay.
Go. Get tucked into my corner here. All right. Get under it.
Do you want to clean this out before we put it back?
Huh?
You want to clean the case out first?
No.
Okay.
I'm already invested. Whoa. All right. All right. Yeah, this is the whole wall. All right. Shut that door. We'll do a noise test.
Oh, there's definitely some noise outside the door.
There is. Ah, shit.
What happened?
I don't have the order now to grab me the. There's 2 screws left, the bezel and the knobs,
Okay.
and the screwdriver.
Okay.
That'll resolve our issue. No big deal. Just a little bit of minor inconvenience here.
Oh man, it's pretty hot down here. Almost 90 degrees.
Quiet. Like that. My low power mode just oh, thank you. My low power mode light just came on. Shut that door so I can't get it.
You don't even have your flash on.
I know I don't. That's why this thing would have died a while ago. All right. So they can get an idea of what it sounds like without the.
Something rattling?
It's always done that.
That's annoying.
It's just the sound it's always made.
I couldn't live with that. You've never been able to find out what that is?
Nope.
It almost just sounds like there's one loose set of fins somewhere.
Could be. Wouldn't doubt it. Looks like a set of eyes right now, don't it? It does. Push us under that page, that things with faces.
That's definitely getting good and cold.
Oh yeah.
Not that it's hot out by any means. It's under no load.
Well, it was downstairs.
That's true.
Something ain't lined up right. I don't need any problems. Looks like I got one though. Oh, nope, we got it.
It's a little quieter now.
That's exhaust.
You could hear the difference in the sound.
That's ventilate. Ventilate just brings some fresh air in. Exhaust. Obviously, it cuts it. Like I said, it cuts it about in half, the airflow.
Huh. And that's all going through that chamber where the capacitor is mounted?
Yep. All right, here's where it's going to be. Like, this ain't bad at all.
No.
Just wait. Oh, that sounds freaking good.
That is pretty quiet. I sure do like that logo.
It's too dry in here for that.
It's 42%.
I kind of don't know how accurate those are, though.
What, this one?
Yeah.
It feels a little drier than that to me.
Oh, we can show the, oh, you gotta be kidding me. Hang on. Oh, we can show the freaking outside of it.
You know, have to get our winter jackets on.
Yeah, definitely. That's probably a good thumbnail photo right there.
Hmm.
Or that. Just in case anybody, for whatever reason, hasn't seen this logo before.
The airflow reduced significantly.
There you go. That's the logo for those who have never seen it before. There you go. Keep frying on high.
That's pretty noisy.
It is. But when I first get off of work and I'm not sleeping, I just want to cool it down here pretty quick.
Yeah, that works.
So what's weird to me is that the temperature doesn't seem to change much when I switch from high to low. Like, that's pretty cold.
Yeah, I think it's restricting a lot of the airflow to the point where it's not going to matter. Because I was pushing way more air with the guard off.
I don't know about that.
You don't think
I don't know how
so?
it could, yeah.
I think it was.
It's not making that rattle sound now.
I think it is. It's just quieted down.
You take a look at the back of
I'm
it
very
first.
particular about things making abnormal noises.
Yeah, it sounds good.
Yeah, it's pretty quiet on low.
It is. Let's take a look at the back.
Now, which one is quieter, that one or the Emerson?
Oh, the Emerson. We can do a comparison if you want at the end.
I would take the Emerson out of these two.
I like the Emerson too. That's why it's not. That's why it's not coming out. If anyone curious, I've shown the Emerson multiple times over the years. It does need to come out for a good cleaning though.
Yeah, both of them are pretty caked. The one in the kitchen too.
Which is weird because that thing was just cleaned less than a year ago when I put it in. But it's a good sounding machine. Take a look at the outside.
Yeah, collected a lot of rainwater.
Yeah, for exterior noise.
Very reasonable. Good habitat for birds.
Yeah. And there's the metal shield.
I'm surprised you haven't reworked that badge yet.
Ain't nothing I can do with that. They actually do that by hand. I don't have the patience for that.
Oh, that's painted by hand?
No, that's the original. It was, like I said, it sat in a barn for decades. That thing probably only had 10 years of use on it before I got it. It was close to the ocean. It was in Maryland, kind of near the beach. So if it was installed for permanently, it'd probably be a lot worse. If you want to do a noise comparison on the Emerson, we can. We'll
Yeah, I'd be curious to see which one's actually quieter. Are they the same capacity?
That's a 6. This is a 7. All right. So if it's not starting to freeze up today, I should be good because this is it. I would never have it cranked like that when it's this freaking cold out.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Not on constant run. It's already. What was it before?
71.
Well, I needed a decimal because it didn't go down a degree. I thought it probably did.
Yeah, I think it might have been 72.1 maybe.
But it does take. Like I said, it does take a little bit for that to pick up.
Right. Well, it also has to cool everything in the room as well, not just the air.
Yeah, it didn't. Yeah, it's definitely not frozen yet, or even starting to. And if for some reason I had problems with it freezing, that's why I left those cables on there. Because I could do that without sliding it out.
Oh, you think it might be running too slow?
If it is, I don't think it is. But if for some reason it would be, I like the sound of it now though.
Oh, we can't run them simultaneously?
No.
That's unfortunate.
That thing has so many hours on it, it's not even freaking funny, but it runs so good. I could use a cleaner.
Just a little bit.
That's all from this year. Actually, within the last couple, I'd say the last freaking month and a half.
I'd say that's considerably quieter.
Didn't even build up speed yet. That's on high. So high is quieter on this one. Normal, quiet. Now keep in mind, this will if I have it set to max cool, it will freeze. And there's nothing wrong if I don't keep it to max cool. If I keep it at like 6, it won't freeze. But I think it just gets too cold for the amount of airflow it's capable of.
Yeah,
if I run it
probably
on
does.
high, it won't freeze. And also, if it's really hot outside, it won't either. I wish I could get this. Sometimes I can cheat it. Nah, not today. Well, it should. It's actually 7.5. It should kick on.
Yeah, it's 71. It's
here.
not that cold in here.
Well, it's got a freaking read. This is one of the ones. It's not a probe. It's a bimetal strip.
Oh.
You might have to run it for a few minutes to. Come on, this damn freaking curtain. There we go. But yeah, it's not bad though. Not bad at all. They're both pretty respectable sounding machines, honestly. So you do like the Emerson better?
Yeah, definitely. Aesthetics and sound.
What's your opinion on the dynamics?
I like them.
Yeah.
Never saw one, but I like the way they look. I like the way they sound.
Oh, you've never seen one before? Like other than
Not in my area, no.
Really?
My area had the Fetters and Hampton Bay stuff. And
Later
in
Fetters.
Whirlpool, we have a lot of Whirlpools still.
Sears.
Yep.
That will eventually kick on, but it does take them out.
Hurry up.
But you gotta think, that whole entire metal frame is freezing cold.
That's true on the outside.
And it has one little slide in it to breathe. Because otherwise it'll short cycle. They have it dialed, they have those bimetal strip thermostats dialed in pretty good.
How big is the case on the Dynamic?
26 and a quarter, 26 and a half.
It's too big for my windows. I'm limited to about 25 and a half. Really 25 comfortably.
There it goes.
Got the AE in there?
Yep.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites.
That's a. That's why I usually sleep to it. What do you think? What do you think's quieter?
This one by far.
Even on low with that one? Oh, on low, that one's gonna smoke it.
Yeah, I think this is quieter on low and on high. Oh, sorry, on super.
Yeah. That thing's no joke, man. It works great.
Yeah, it's got good airflow too.
That's where I keep it usually.
Yeah, I like a nice quiet machine.
Like I said, when I get home, I put it on nice and put it on super. If it's not that hot outside, I'll put it on normal because I know if I don't, it's going to turn into an ice box and I'll wake up sweating my ass off, and it would not be a good time. But yeah, that's all I got to say. You got anything else to say here?
Bah.
Peace. Questions, comments, concerns, drop a line in the comment box. I'll, of course, do my best to get back to each and every single one of you. Yeah, thank you for your time, and I'll catch you on the next one. Yeah, actually,
Very rare edition.
that needs a good cleaning too.
That it does.